TFA fam, thanks for joining me. It is that time of the week again. I'm going to be talking about the defensive and kicker waiver ad streams for week 12. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Going to kick things off with the Denver Broncos going up against Carolina. This game has a total of 35, which really isn't surprising considering both of these teams offensively are in the bottom 8 in points per game. They're also bottom 8 in yards per play. The Broncos have disappointed offensively, obviously, but the defense has been really solid all year. They're currently 5th in overall defensive DVOA. They've allowed the 3rd fewest points per game and the 4th fewest yards per play. Denver is my top pickup. They're available in 55% of leagues. They were the 13th highest rostered defense according to ESPN, so they may or may not be out there. Other teams that should be out there include the Miami Dolphins going up against the Houston Texans. The Texans currently have an implied point total of 16.75, which is tied for the second lowest on the slate. Houston has multiple sacks and or turnovers in the majority of their games this year. Nearly 12% of Houston's drives end in a turnover, which is the 9th highest rate in the league. I expect Miami to jump out to a quick lead in this game, forcing Davis Mills into a negative game script, which is going to increase the chances and the opportunity for the Dolphins defense to get some sacks and some turnovers. And then lastly, the Indianapolis Colts. They're still 10th in overall defensive DVOA. They're 6th in rush DVOA. They just held the Eagles to 17 points and barely over 300 total yards of offense last week. Now they get Pittsburgh, who is averaging the 4th fewest yards per play and the 5th fewest points per game, that are also tied for the 9th most turnovers on the year. 2 kickers you can look to stream this week. Let's kick it off with Jason Myers, someone who I feel like I've talked about almost every week this season, but he's tied for the 7th most points per game among kickers. This game has a 47.5 point total. The Raiders are allowing the 9th most points per game. They rank dead last in defensive DVOA. And on the other side of that, the Seahawks are averaging the 5th most points per game at 25.7. Last option here is going to be Matt Prater. The Cards get a home matchup against the Chargers. That defense is extremely banged up. This total is also sitting at 47.5 points, which as of right now is the 2nd highest total in the week. We're getting some rumors that Kyler Murray might be held out until after the bye week. Even if he doesn't come back for this game, I still think Colt McCoy will be able to do enough against this banged up Chargers defense to at least get them in field goal range, which would be good things for us. That is going to do it. That wraps up the Week 12 kickers and defensive streaming video. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Hit us with a sub and a like if you have yet to do so. Have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you all soon.